The owner. Thank you to my girl, Kate Sippin Talk. So excited to be here. Who's Soul's Journey, you say? Soul's Journey is a mom, a humanitarian, a poetess, an author, a cosmetologist, a Reiki practitioner, love and light, a spiritual being on this human experience. Soul's Journey is here to bring healing to your soul,
Hi
to the
guys.
earth. We bring it on your local and
Today
national
we're
artists
doing an
of
appearance
all
on
genres.
the radio.
That's right.
So I'm just going to
Singers,
leave the
songwriters,
screen up,
poets,
and the
authors,
interview is
actors,
with Soul's
actresses,
Journey on
filmmakers, so
K87,
much more.
The Nation. So if you're
I
interested, please
want
do
you
click
to
the
sit
link. I
back,
already shared it so you can
relax,
listen in on
and
live.
enjoy the vibes. Let them take you away. We're here bringing and I had poetry, and I had poetry that I've written from 1991, around that time. So that lets you know how old or the range that I've been. Yes, and I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed at all. I've experienced and been through so much on this journey, hence the name Soul's Journey, and it's also spelled with a Z. You can find me on Facebook. If you would like to purchase the book, it is $25, and that includes shipping. I believe that my poetry will help heal some of you out there who may have experienced the same things that I've experienced on my journey. My favorite poem is titled Bertia. It gives you an insight in my life and who I am. So that's why I really love that one. Who I shared my poems with in my writings, in writing the book, would be one of my good friends. He lives in Texas, and he was my biggest cheerleader, one of my biggest fans, and he encouraged me on a lot of pieces that I wrote during the process. So I want to give a huge shout out to my little big bro, as I affectionately call him. Thank you, L, so much. Love you much. Thank you for being with me on this journey. Another person who I shared the dedicated to her in my book, of course. It's called Queen Mother. Of course, it's called dedicated to her in my book, of course. It's called Queen Mother. So when you get the book, check it out. Queen Mother is awesome. My next book will be out the end of this year, shooting for the end of this year. It's also going to be titled Soul's Journey Volume 2, which will talk about my journey in my memoirs and things of that nature. So I'm excited to share my life experiences and being transparent on my journey about my childhood all the way up to marriage, divorce, financial hardship, spirituality, all of the things that experiences and being transparent on my journey about my childhood all the way up to marriage, divorce, financial hardship, spirituality, all of the things that myself as a Black woman have experienced in this world, on my journey. So look out for that. You can also find me on God's Beauty IG, over on TikTok as well, Soul's Journey. You can look me up there. And as I said, Facebook in the DM, ask about the book, and I will ship one out for you. $25. Thank you so much for listening. All right, so this show, I'm going to be bringing on your local and national artists of all genres. This is a platform created for the arts, specifically for the arts, and those who are passionate about their works. We experience so much throughout life, and we need an outlet. And a lot of the time, we don't know what our outlets are. And so I admire and I applaud those who can find their perfect release, if you will, through arts, singing, songwriting, poems, writing your book, acting, filmmakers, and the such. So I wanted a safe space to display those forms of art. So I want you to sit back, relax, and let the vibes take you away. Because as I said, we're here bringing love back into the world. One song, one poem, one scene, one word, one rhythm, one laugh at a time. So enjoy the ride. Now, I want to hit you with one of my poems out of Soul's Journey, and that's SOLZ Journey. Okay? And this one is called What If? Let's go on this ride. What if? What if it all works out? What if it turns out that this is all a dream? What if this journey to self has been a test this whole time? What if the places you wanted to go and the experiences you wish to have were only a thought away? What if you created the perfect world for yourself and your loved ones? What if your mother was your daughter and your child was your sister in another life? What if God, the God that you were serving, is really yourself reincarnated? What if we were living in another man's reality? What if you were capable and worthy of success? What if everything that you know to be good is evil? What if makeup couldn't hide your scars? What if fear is false evidence appearing real? What if you met challenges head on? What if you were never abused and had the perfect childhood? What if you were enough? What if your grandma was never diseased? What if life wasn't as serious as you were making it out to be? What if your goal wasn't to be better than anyone else, but to be better than you used to be? What if you could drink water out of the faucet? What if you were a queen? What if you didn't have to wear underwear? What if you love yourself more than you pretended to? What if your dad wasn't schizophrenic? What if you spoke your truth to your friends and they still loved you? What if you screwed your children up for life and they forgave you? What if you mastered saying no really well? What if your brothers and sisters loved you unconditionally? What if your auntie was never a whore? What if your face turned pink every time you spewed out lies? What if I hurt you when you talk shit behind my back and smiled in my face? What if your grandfather was never a Rolling Stone? What if you were a king? What if your ancestors were guiding you right now? What if your uncle was never molested? What if the English language was really a spell to keep you oppressed? What if I loved you and you loved me? What if Jesus was the name of the first slave ship that brought your ancestors here? What if you were more than enough? What if that poem is titled What If? You can find it on Soul's Journey. Thank you for taking that ride with me. This is just a taste of what you'll have and what you'll experience on Wind Down Wednesday. So sit back, grab your favorite drink, take a sip, and chill and take this ride with us. I'm so excited again, like I said, for having this experience. And I am here to bring love and light. The phrase of the day is moving forward with positivity and confidence. My first guest is Latoya Graham. She's a 7-time best-selling author. And this sister is amazing. Take a listen to her interview. Thank you for allowing me to be your host. I am Soul's Journey. And remember to bring more love into the world. You are listening to Myrtle Beach Top Station, the #1 station, K87, The Nation, baby. Tap in.
Pick it up on accident, please, because if you don't mind, instead of going, please. Thank you. So I hope y'all are enjoying this show. Put the thing on so I can see if y'all have any questions too. As y'all know, I am Queen, I'm the publisher. It's also a Q&A, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask whatever questions that you like. I'm looking at it on Facebook, so if you have any questions on Facebook, you definitely can ask. I'm on YouTube too, so if you have any questions on YouTube, I will see it as well. And thank you for joining my radio interview. I'm sorry. Did you check your tablet and make sure your tablet with my tablet? I'm caught in this storm, and I don't need no shelter. Because when I had the charger, I plugged it up and it turned on and it still a picture of you, so I knew it was your side. I felt it. Remember that big hat? Never thought that we would ever be more than friends. Now I'm all confused. 'Cause for you, I had deeper feelings. We both thought it was cool to cross the line, and I was convinced it would be alright. Now things are strange, nothing's the same, and really I just want my friend back. Get you out of my system. I do not own the rights to the music in the background. I'd hate to walk away from you as if this never existed. Cause when we kiss, the moment after, I love that you're different. Yeah, lately I gotta watch what I say. Cause you take things personal nowadays. You used to laugh, now you get mad. Damn, I just want my friend back. Oh, can't get you out of my Oh yeah, yeah. Why stay back? Don't quit. Tell all my secrets. We used to chill and sit down for whatever, whenever, together. I'm going happy, baby. Yeah, you press sleep on YouTube or if you press sleep on YouTube before. I said I just don't know what to do now. We were still happy. We used to do so many things together. Yeah, share Hey, it's your girl Soul Journey. We'll wind down Wednesday, baby. Just wanted to jump on and say happy Poetry Month. April is Poetry Month. We're bringing the hottest poets locally and nationwide. K87, The Nation, Myrtle Beach's #1 station. Tap in. This is Seventh Nation. Real hip hop lives. When I found out I was going to be a parent, I immediately felt a lot of anxiety and worry. So I went on to BetterHelp to try to look for a therapist to help me with that. My relationship with my family and with my boyfriend and with myself were suffering. I really needed help. I was ruminating a lot. Really getting those thoughts out to a therapist and getting feedback was just life changing. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, tap now or visit betterhelp.com/pressplay for 10% off your first month. Soul's Journey here. I have my girl Latoya Graham. When I tell you I'm so happy to have you with me today, this is my girl. She is 7 times best-selling author. She has a list of things, a slew of things, okay? She's a promotion specialist, a publisher, a clothing designer, and so much more. I'm gonna let her tell you who she is, tell you where she came from, what she has going on now. If you don't know, my show is the Wind Down Wednesday with Soul's Journey on K87, The Nation, baby. So thank you for tuning in.
She's doing her live streaming, so of course I thank you for that. She is my very first guest on my very first show. We premiere on Wednesday, this Wednesday. So we are happy to have you. I'm so happy to have you right now. Thank you so much for being my So now we're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna have you do the introduction of yourself. Okay. So tell us a little bit about who you are and what you have going on.
My name is Latoya Graham. I am a publisher, a social media advisor, I'm a literary agent. Also, I'm a marketer and advertiser for other individuals to build generational wealth and stop your land job. Also, I do coaching, and I have a 3-month virtual course coming out to help you build your entrepreneurship as an author and a self-publisher.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about the book coaching because I really am interested in that. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so what I do every morning, I also have a podcast. So I do Q&As, and I ask I come to the room and allow people to ask me questions. Whatever they need, because in this time now we have a lot of authors that don't know specific things, and also just certain things that are not getting them to where they want to go. So I try not to base my coaching on what I feel like they need to know. I base it on what my clients need to know.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And so what inspired you to become an author?
Okay, so I was an author when I was a kid, but I never thought that I would actually be an author.
Gotcha.
What inspired me to do such is because my children's father was a predator. And it was important for me to get me and my children's story out to explain how things like that happen inside of your home without other people knowing. Also, finding other ways to protect myself and my families, and being able to actually just be comfortable to be in the world, because who would be comfortable with situations like that?
Oh my
But
goodness.
just getting tired of always telling my story over and over and over, explaining it to people. So I really actually just wrote a book.
Right. So, what are some of the key elements that helped you in the healing process?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you know for what that is, very therapeutic for us. So it was very forthcoming to be able to just sometimes just even though I am very spiritual when I talk to God and things like that. You know, when you talk to God about the anger that you have, you know, because you don't want to really discuss that with him. So, in the rage that I was in at that time, with dealing with that situation, I would just stop and put it in a tablet, and just it became a book.
Mhm. Wow. So something great was birthed out of pain. And that is an amazing story. That is an amazing story. How do you feel that has helped or inspired other women that may have went through this or are actually going through this at this point in their life?
But I would say, you know, God, can't do it without God. So God definitely has brought me through. I wouldn't say anything that I've done, anything that I wrote, would actually have been enough. Because to be in a situation like that, you would never think that you would get through it. So just be in divine disorder and just reanalyze what would I would say to other people like myself in that situation, how to be empowered by it. We'll need to continue to pray. Seek the kingdom of God first, and these things will be given unto you, his righteousness. So, no other way. Period. This doesn't no counseling. I would say mourning really never stops. It's kind of like watching your babies grow and dealing with different situations. There will be a problem with that, and also just making it every day.
Absolutely. Wow. Ooh, that's deep. That is so deep. And like a lot of us women especially Black women, I feel like, well, not even just Black women, but all women, may have had that experience in some type of way. If it wasn't, us living with someone, being, attacked ourselves or being in situations as being young women, growing up, dealing with those situations. So I really commend you on writing this book and helping others. Like you're helping to heal the nation. So just know that. Just know that. Seriously, and we have to really have these on the porch conversations, dealing with those real issues because we are dealing with heavy issues out here, and we just walk around, like we have nothing going on that from our past. You know what I'm saying? So I really commend you for writing this book, helping others that may have experienced it or not even have known, because your neighbor could be going through it. And you can see some of the telltale signs, but just don't understand, fully what's going on. But this book may inspire someone to, help their neighbors or help someone else, get through it. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that. Also, I wanted to know about, tell me a little bit about this generational wealth building.
Okay, so as far as how I feel about building generational wealth is because most of us know to just get up, go to work, and regular job. And building our generational wealth, it is about our creativity and our God gifts. So if you take that gift and, as you said, take your pain and you turn it into a stepping stone to elevation. Because sometimes what our pain is created is what God wants our ministry to be. So with that being said, I would say in building generational wealth, with reason why it's more important is to take your creativity and turn it into something that will be outstanding for someone else, as you said, and also empowering other people to do it too. Because the problem is that we don't have models or role models. And I feel like as adults, we need role models as well.
Exactly.
And being kids and watching your parents just go to work every day, you don't have the entrepreneur mindset. So I feel like it is important to learn to market and advertise and brand yourself to be able to build those things because without that, it's not business. So a lot of us are just doing it because we want to be entrepreneurs, but without the aspects of learning and having the knowledge to do such, we don't have the way to navigate through the industry. So I feel like with the knowledge that I'm teaching and changing trajectory makes it easier for people to be able to build their self, build their business, promote themselves, and also make money on their own.
Absolutely. Now, what would you say the first step would be in finding your creativity? Like really finding who you are, really finding out who you are creatively,
Soul searching.
what are one of the steps though that we would take for that?
Man, soul searching could be many things. Just like you say, dealing with the situation that you have. Why you want to change something. It usually is like a change or something that you have a passion for. So I would say in searching yourself and finding out who you are. Then you will find out what is either a trigger for you, something that was heartbreaking, traumatizing, or even uplifting, that you feel like that somebody else needs in this world. And then you would take that creativity and turn it into a business.
Absolutely.
If you want to egg roll?
I absolutely love that. Now tell me about you being a publisher.
I became a publisher not because I wanted to. I
Okay.
became a publisher because as being an author and writing about my situation, I ran into a publisher who her husband was dealing with the same situation with her children. Wow. And I was dealing with her changing the words in my book. So I know that's kind of crazy.
Gosh, what in the world?
You really don't normally run into people
Right.
like that, but I was empowered to do it myself because of the fact of her changing my words.
I didn't want it to be as far as her bashing my parents or put it in some way that I wasn't speaking of or giving him a like a free slate or something because of the way she felt about her own husband because she wrote a lot in my information. So it wasn't like this wasn't something that she was passionate about herself. So what I did was I allowed her to teach me what she would teach me. I told her to send my information to the editor and redo the manuscript. And then after she taught me whatever she was capable of teaching me what I paid her for, we separated and I became a publisher myself because I didn't want anyone else to go through what I went through.
Wow. That is deep. And that goes back to the conversation that we had earlier, where it's almost divine intervention. And it's almost, it is divine intervention. And it is those situations that we go through that we really don't understand why we're going through it. But it builds something in us, it builds character in us, and it also polishes us up for our journey, almost the destination, I want to call it. Yes. So that is awesome. I really love that. I really love that. That story on, sorry for the heartbreak in it, but I'm glad that you did.
Sometimes I feel like I don't really necessarily feel like it's a heartbreak. It's more like a push. But sometimes you need something to happen detrimental to you, or something that's going to keep you from going to where you're going, or stopping your destination. It makes you stand up and do it for yourself.
Yeah, trying to stop the destination because you can never stop anybody's destination. As far as I'm concerned, you can't. Because what's for you is for you. As you can see in all of these amazing things that you have going on. So tell me about the book coaching session that you have. Promote yourself, baby.
Okay, so every morning on Clubhouse, what we do is I do Q&As. So it's from 7 o'clock to 8. Clubhouse. My name is Queen G on Clubhouse.
Yes.
Also, I stream from 11:30 to 12:30 in the afternoon on Facebook, Instagram. We feature on Zoom, so you can come in and ask whatever questions you like. Hit the link, and then you can come on in. My name on Facebook is Toya Graham, and we do these every day. So it gives you the opportunity to be able to write down whatever thoughts that you have and then come back the next day and ask the question. Okay, so these that I do are free, but I do offer consultation and also publishing, coaching, and mentoring for $50 an hour, which is on my website, BeyondMePublications.com.
Nice. Nice. I love that. So where did you come up with that name, Beyond Me?
It's Beyond Me.
I love it. I love it bad. I love it so bad. Yes.
It really is a name from God because it's beyond me. When I started, I was totally not even thinking that I would be going 6 years strong. So I guess like 6 years now.
Absolutely.
So being that it's 6 years.
Yes.
I have changed so many things, experienced so many different things, stuff like that. So just growing over time. So every time that I've grown, it's not something that I suspected. It's just something that just came. And just in prayer and just being thankful. So it's definitely beyond me.
Yes, and Beyond Me, I noticed that you had the butterfly as well, and I'm in love with butterflies too. So where did that concept come from, and what does it mean to you?
Okay, so butterflies are a metaphor of change and new beginning.
Absolutely.
And when I was going through my transition as far as my struggles with my kid's father and my children growing from this situation, I felt like it was the worst time of my life. That's why I called my book my worst nightmare. So it was like a place of like I literally died and then I was reborn. And that is how butterflies are. So when a butterfly goes into a cocoon, it is literally torn down to a liquid. So it literally has to die in order to be recreated again. So I just feel like it was a chance for me to be rebirthed in my, whatever God wanted me to do, because definitely it wasn't something I wanted to do for myself. It was more as like a thorn in my side. So just building from my struggle and being torn down to nothing, and God recreating something that I never thought, which is a
Yes, and that you are, sis. That you are. I love it, and I love you for this. And thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for sharing pieces of your transformation. And I would ask that you would continually go on to beyond you. To be beyond you. Let me do another little question right here with the social media advisory. Now, what do you do with that?
Okay, so I'm also a clothing ambassador
Okay.
for TNM. So
Yes. TNM, we know TNM. Shout out to TNM. Myrtle
what
Beach,
I
let's
do
go.
is I go into other people's information and check their social media,
Okay.
and then see where they are missing the link with the algorithm, or also connecting with the people that they want to connect with. So what I do is I go into their business. If they offer an ambassadorship, so that's what I do. I wear their item and then promote their information, and then go into their establishment and test out the things that they have, whatever it is that they may do, massages or whatever, lotions, perfumes, clothing, whatever, and promote their information for other individuals, and then share it on their social media.
Okay. I love
And
that.
also advise them to do different things than what they're doing. So if they don't have social media skills, we also give promotion classes to teach them how to do their social media.
Nice.
And also we will work with them for months at a time to build up their platforms.
Nice. I love that. So tell us what you have coming up.
Okay, so what's coming up is we are launching our 3-month virtual classroom, and also we are launching BeyondMePublications.com, our website, to show all the information that we have, because me being a 7-time best-selling author and a clothing designer and also doing coaching and all those things, I need it on one platform. So the biggest thing that I would be saying is to expand, and also we're expanding into broadcasting and streaming, and also we will be doing many other things coming up. We have a poetry show coming up April 28th.
Nice.
Also because I am a streamer and a broadcaster, so I do streaming for poetry shows. So if you are in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, please do come out to Book 1,800 Coastal Brand Circle, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina 29579.
Nice. And that's going to be on April 28th.
Yep.
What's your time?
It is going to be from 12 to
5. Awesome. And I was at the last one, and it was really nice. It was, yes, I had a ball. I had an amazing time. So please check out my girl, Latoya Graham, on all her platforms.
Latoya Graham on Facebook, Queen G on Clubhouse, Lady Got It Made on Instagram, and Latoya Graham on a line.
Now, where can we find your books?
My books will be on BeyondMePublications.com, and we are on 40,000 platforms all over the world. So you can find us in Germany, Australia, the UK, anywhere that you want. And Book a Million, Book Depository, Thrifties, Fox Print. We also have ebooks, so you can check us out on Audible. So I could just keep going off forever. Just check us out. Google Latoya Graham.
Yes, Google Latoya Graham, baby. Thank you so much, Toy. I affectionately call her Toy, so just so you know. Thank you so much for being on the show with us. Yes, you are my first.
Congratulations on your show, beautiful.
Thank you so
amazing.
much. Thank you so much. You are tuned in to K87 The Nation, Wind Down Wednesday with Soul's Journey.
Yeah, no, baby, I believe it's your time. Look at Angie. Looking back, reminiscing on, caught a brother doing bad things with me on. Told me not to be ashamed of what I got. Never mind, I'm heading just up and down the block back. Held it down and the bill got ready to do it. Thank God, this is such I wanna touch with a hideaway magic in the halftime. But if you came so far, looking like every moment was a very inside my heart. Looking like a star, I feel so high, shining like a diamond out in space. Looking like a oh, irresistible, nothing take your place. You are looking at happy on a hot summer day, like a shirt with your heart. Yeah, makes me a man, a man to see. Oh, like a woman, I wanna be more. Take that back, need to myself if I ever had a ship with no shore. Makes me a man, maybe I'm more free today, more than one. Love to read. I've been thinking, baby, we should start a family. Girl for you and a boy for me. Magic stone said, but guess what you said? Oh, yeah. If you have me, I'm glad to give my life. Take this down, make you my wife. Nothing temporary, no, it's quite luxury. You and me for eternity. Yeah, nothing like it. Inside my heart, talking like a star, beautiful heart, shining like a diamond out in space. Something like my father, my brother, my irreplaceable. Take your place. To the air, I feel my heart, something, yeah, sure, your speed. Yeah, baby, more than a woman. Don't ever take that. We said no, sell that forever. Ship my door, sure. Yeah, baby, more than a woman. Yeah, right, baby, I feel your heart, son. I ain't my shirt, don't sleep me down. Baby, I'm ready. Oh, you excited. It's a thing, woman. Shut up. Take that. Yeah, no. They'll never like shit, you know. Sure. Baby, oh, yeah, baby, more than woman. Yeah. Whoa. Baby, you the essence of my life. Wanna make you my wife. Yeah. Baby, oh, baby. Baby, I love you. Oh, yeah. There was something about you. Girl, I love you, yeah. So I share with your skin. Ooh, yeah. It's like it makes me so confused, but it's alright. Living day by day, I feel so used. That ain't right. I just wanna run and hide. I don't have time to cry. It's alright. It's alright.
alright. Any thoughts are running through my head, it's alright. Wishing to be somewhere else but here, and it's alright. I can't wait to see your face. I need a smile and your embrace. Alright, alright, yeah. It's gonna be alright. Sometimes I really seems sad. It's alright. Some things in the world they make me mad. It's alright. In the morning when I see the sun, I know I'm not the only one, and it's alright. It's alright. Wish I had somebody to pay my bills. I can't even buy that dress on sale, but it's alright. Having money don't be the thing. Loving you is the thing, and I'm alright. I'm alright. Yeah. It's alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Everything is everything. And it's alright. Everything is everything. You'll be alright. Everything's everything. You'll be alright. If you make us feel bad, but don't give up, yeah. People come and they go, yeah, yeah. Just don't worry about it. That's the way God's way. It's gonna be alright. Just hold on. Just people come and they go, yeah. Just don't worry about it. That's the way God's way. Don't you care? It's alright. It's alright. 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 You are now listening to your girl Soul Journey on Wind Down Wednesdays on K87 The Nation. My black is like I got the month of May. Spring on a sunny day. My black is the kind that doesn't crack, even when the sun is beaming on my face. No sunblock, not even shade, but I say. My black is my armor built around my temple like shields in a sword fight where there is no damn way they will win this fight and never take my mic. My black is standing on top of rooftops screaming. My black had ancestors that y'all never talked about. My black is the cities and towns we own, drowned under rivers. Our own people sell boats, own fish to feed our families for fun, wondering why the waters feel so much like home.
My black is like walking through dark storms that don't last forever. My black is like we are still working on the plantation. Time watching my people run on a hamster wheel that never pays the bills. Then for them to run a rat race that depletes the mind living on borrowed time. My black is still on the back of the bus because trends to blend disarm. My black is purpose. My black is purpose that matters. My black is inventions that makes the world go round and really are big deals. Even in BC time, my instance was busy the whole time. Oh, invisible victims. Am I invisible because I did the right thing? Does that make you turn the other cheek? Like I was homeless, asking for change. Does that make me dirty or a drunk? No, just invisible to the laws of right. Who helps me? The sad woman that protests her well-being. Where do I go? Invisible as any well body that can help. Am I a murderer? Why am I not heard? Am I a bank robber? They all get their time in the spotlight, but not me. Even the little boy that shot his mom after being abused all his life, or even the girl that killed her kid's father from being abused, that her body on a daily basis behind closed doors where no one could see, only the people she worked with every day that turned the other cheek. Remember, even the man that killed his wife after the evening sermon because he can't live without her. So he said. Not me though. The woman that told her secret nightmare that no one knew about, not even herself, shunned like I was a crackhead asking for a half a rock of dope, or the cokehead that took a blow on the stoop in front of their child. Such a joke. No, it is shush. Like we don't exist. And my predator walks the earth. How free is this? And how fair is this? I'm invisible. While he invades every piece of my peace that I've ever had. And I am not on the news where my story is told. My story is locked away in a box where I suffer with my demons and I withhold because they hide. Why? But I am blasted all over the news if I kill him and I bury my own enemy. Such a dirty game of the invisible being victimized. Poem. Poetry by 22. Thank you.
Baby, I hope you never leave. I can't give up on the rest. Keep on giving me you don't know what you're doing. Can't give up on the way you make how can I love somebody else if I can't love myself enough to know when it's time to let go? Sweet, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, oh, I wanna be happy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For a night from a sweet Lord above. I don't think that the rest is gonna be, but when you think you're enough, you only see what you want to see, and all the the things will think it will find, and if I mean anything to you, would it I said I wanna be happy. I just want sure trying to take some chance. I think time to think about the really we're losing me. Why must it be this way? Why does it get have to make me from my mind all the time? Still thinking all of it I want to be the thing I say. All of it I want to be the thing. Ready, baby.
The nation. 100% real hip hop and R&B. Myrtle Beach.
What's the room again?
1240 down at the end.
Ooh, what's that? Sammy, don't touch that. That's someone's old food.
Here we are. Do you have the key?
You have both of ours.
Right. Not working.
Right. Try flipping it over.
Seriously. Why are you so tired? I'm tired.
Give me yours.
You have mine.
All right.
What?
Please, if you
Dad,
could
why aren't you opening the door?
Everyone just shut them.
Don't go there. Go on a real vacation. Go RVing. Learn more at GoRVing.com. Loma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
I have cried all night, trying to make it better. I recognize my pain. Wash away my mind, and Drowning in my sorrow, there's no more to pay. Can't see my tomorrow. I know the thunder is I've been faced on
Pull right there to build up on the floor.
dreading confrontation. I've been sound now. Conversation to take place that we're wasting time with this love. I'm trying to be nice. Want you to be a hater. We've had our we gotta be one. Some more later. Cause we got so much more. Still be friends if we're talking it is. We decide to be stay. So we can't almost this way. I just can't go on. Sorry, you have been. What happened to my love? Now we gotta think about our son. It's over, baby. Let me tell you about this girl. Maybe I should. I better admit, and the name was Precious. See, we been making love constantly. That's why my eyes are a shade fluttered. The way that we kiss is unlike any other way that I've been kissing when I'm kissing what I miss. Won't you listen? Brown sugar, babe. I guess high up in love, I don't know how to be. Oh, sugar, when you're close to me, your love is right there to my knees. Yeah, whenever you let me hit it, sweet like honey when it comes to me. Skin is caramel with the cocoa eyes, even got a big sister by the name of Chocolate. Brown sugar, babe. I guess high off the love, don't know how to behave.
And out behind the story goes, brown sugar got me open. Now I want some more. Always time for my nonsense one, but I think I'm here to stop. All my niggas don't mind. Stick out my tongue and I'm about ready to hit this pretty, pretty, bitty with persistence. You might think I'm brown sugar, babe. I guess high off the love, don't know how to behave. To my eyes, said to me that night you would never cheat on me. Open my heart inside, and you're so true. I thought that I was wrong, but I'm wrong. So wrong. Yes, I did something that I can't shut to love. Did wrong. Something that I need to make you hurt so bad. In my heart, I feel something for love. I had to leave again. Losing my love for myself.
that heart that is burning. I swim to my dream. No pressure can
The nation where real hip hop lives.
Holding hands and it's gonna get better. I know that you're in yeah. So put your purse down and take off your jacket. Oh girl, it's about to get happy. You love what we gonna do. So I got Won't you pull back the sheet and lay your head
on my shoulder. Let me tell you how I feel. For the girl that knows my pleasure. Let me go down and find my treasure. Let me see where my pearl is at. So that you're on all right. In the living room by the mantelpiece, and you're telling me you're loving me. Put your hands on my thigh while I'm staring in your brown eyes, and then expression on your face, and telling me you want more than a taste.
Nothing but going all the way. We'll be together, break us again. It's all about, I can picture us running in the rain. After a movie, film spark a flame. Oh, I love it when you scream my name. Going 60 in the third lane. We pull over to the parking lot. In the park, that's my favorite spot. Doing just about anything. We'll be going to the Percy. Feel the same about you, baby. Ooh, I don't care what nobody says. You're my baby. Oh, yeah. You make me do it just like you do, baby. Oh, it's a little thing it's all about. I think it's about time that I'll make you mine. Oh, what you say? Tell me, boy, tell me, break it down. To find another life, you will be a lifetime. Baby, got something to say. Whatever is what I wanna give to you. So what do you say? I want you. I don't all about you.
Hi, my name's Jalea. I'm listening all the way from Covington, Georgia to my girl Soul's Journey on Wind Down Wednesday. And you are now tuned in to K87 The Nation.
So I don't have it, my baby, and it means so much to me. There's nothing more precious than to raise a family. If there's any doubt in your mind, you can count on me. I'll never let
let you down. Lady, please. We'll never fall apart. That's the baby. No, baby, it's born, happy and strong. No, I think it's Can't fix my lady. This empty thing. There's no need to know you. What will we do? An awful sight to me. If I ever did, you tell me where I go. Life would have no meaning. And I pray you will always stay. Yeah, yeah. You know about you. The last time we made love and I fantasized. So many things that I dream of. I wanna do with you, baby. And the night won't be the same. I wanna come inside. I like to hear you call my name. I'll give it to you, baby. If you promise me you'll let your mind free. Grab a hold and love me so to come inside. Baby, tonight, if you want me, if you need me, all the time. Just imagine I can do anything. I'll set your body on fire, pursue your soul within. Just a kiss, I'll taste your sweet, sweet lips. All of the passion I have inside of me. I know you won't forget, oh baby. I'll give it to you, darling. If you promise me you'll let your mind run free. Grab a hold of me, so I'm deep. Come on, hey. Come inside. I'll keep you satisfied. If you won't make all the time I'll make I'm trying.
Exactly. My girl, Latoya Graham, you are listening.
Thank you for listening. So that was the radio interview with Soul's Journey on K87, The Nation in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for everybody that listened. And if you didn't hear, please go back and listen again. So thank you for coming in. We appreciate you. So let us be great. Someone told you that you weren't great today. They lied to you. Because God is already proven to go out and shine. So have a great day, guys. See you later. Bye.